What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be giving you guys a review of the GAMDIAS Hermes E1 Gaming Keyboard Combo. So this was sent over to me by the good company over at GAMDIAS. To be totally transparent with you guys, this is a sponsored video. This is they did send it over to me, but there was no monetary exchange involved. They did not pay me to review it. All they did was just give me the review for free, and I'm able to keep it forever, and all I have to do is give a review on it and give my thoughts. Also, the opinions that are shown are totally 100% my opinions. They did not pay me at all to give a positive review or anything like that. So without further ado, let's get into the review. So this combo actually comes with a fully mechanical gaming keyboard, like a gaming mouse, it's an optical mouse, and a free mouse mat. I'm going to be giving mini reviews of each of the three products. And then giving you guys my overall value up at the end. I'm also going to be giving you guys the pros first and the cons second, because I believe, you know, positive things first always. This one doesn't really need a review. It's the free mouse mat. It's right here. It's pretty good. I guess for pros, it's free. It sticks really well to the desk. Actually, I never really had like a fully gaming mouse mat ever. Like, I don't have the big ones by Corsair that are literally the size of your desk. I really want one of those because those look pretty cool. But for absolutely free, this is a pretty great mouse mat. It sticks to the desk really well. It doesn't move around at all. I wish it could be a little bigger, but it's free, so it doesn't really matter. Moving on quickly is the next item that comes with it, again, totally for free, is the Demeter E2 optical gaming mouse. Now, the fact that this mouse comes totally for free with the combo is amazing, and the quality that it gives, and the fact that it actually seems like probably a $50 mouse by itself could probably that's probably a good price it can be at. The fact that it comes for free is crazy. It's amazing. It's a great value. First, the pros, it has fully RGB lighting, which is really crazy. If you guys look at the mouse itself, the lighting is awesome. It lights this part of the mouse, also the mouse wheel, you guys can see in this shot here. And unfortunately, the only setting it has is just like it fades through all the different colors, and that's the only setting it does have. I don't think you can change it in the Hermes software, but correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure the only setting is like fading between the different colors, which kind of sucks. You can't really customize the lighting, but the fact that it's RGB is pretty cool in itself. It's really lightweight. You're barely gonna feel it. It's not too heavy, and that's really great for gaming when you're trying to move around a lot. It also has great looking aesthetics. This mouse looks really cool with all the lines and curves and stuff like that. It's a matte black, which is, I love it. I'm really glad that they wanted the matte texture instead of glossy, because I really don't like glossy mice. My mouse right now is actually glossy, but it's a Razer mouse, but I'm not gonna switch to this one just because I just kind of like my mouse better than this one. It has two extra buttons on the side, which is your right thumb will use, and you can program them to anything you want using the Hermes software, and that's what really is standard for gaming mouse nowadays. It also has the DPI button on the top, which you can change your DPI on the fly, which is a great feature for people who maybe don't like that sensitivity. You can, with just one click of the button, can make it, you know, more sensitive or less sensitive. And also the buttons and all the buttons and the wheel itself are really great tactile feeling to it. It's really consistent also if you're trying to spam it really, like when you're trying to spam something, click something really fast. It's really consistent. From what I've seen from other reviews, people have said that the clicking is really consistent and there's no times when it hasn't been, you know, it hasn't worked or something like that. For cons, I don't really have much, but there is one kind of big one that is a little bit of a turnoff for me, and why I really won't be using it consistently is the overall shape of the mouse and how it feels in my hand. It is a little weird. The shape is a little weird. For some reason, they have a little lip on the left side where your pinky and ring finger will rest, which gives it, you know, it kind of bothers it a little. But for some reason, it's not an ambidextrous mouse, because there's only sides on the left side of the mouse which your right hand will use, but for some reason they added this little lip for your pinky and ring finger, which don't really fit well with me. They'll probably fit a little bit better. They'll be a little bit more comfortable with people who palm grip their mice, which is basically just putting your whole hand on the mouse without curving your fingers. But I'm a claw gripper, so which means I only use my fingertips for clicking the mouse wheel, so it is a little bit weird, but maybe with a little bit of time I could get used to it, but for now it's not too comfortable using it for day-to-day use. So that's really a big con that might turn off some people. But if you do like the feel of it, then that's great for you, and that's really awesome. So that's the mouse done. Overall, I think it's a really good mouse. Has RGB lighting. It is really great aesthetic. It looks awesome. and the buttons feel amazing. And again, only the shape would probably turn off some people, but you definitely could get used to it. But for now, I still do recommend it, and of course it's free, so you can't go wrong with that. Sorry if I keep looking away from the screen. I'm trying to talk to you guys and look at my phone and stuff because I have my notes on there. But anyways, I'll try not to do it. Hope you guys don't notice it. So last but not least is the star of the show, the actual keyboard itself. It is the Hermes GAMDIAS E1 mechanical gaming keyboard. So the keyboard, as you can see right here, it has a really cool and unique aesthetic. I personally really like it, but this is something that really comes down to personal preference. If you don't really like the slightly futuristic metallic silver look to it, then of course you probably don't want this keyboard. But personally, I really don't really care about aesthetics anyways, but I really like the look of it. It's really futuristic looking, it's silver, it looks almost metallic. It's probably not real metal, of course, but it actually feels pretty cool. And also, the font is something that could throw off a lot of people. It could be, you love it or hate it. It's like a really weird futuristic font. It's even more futuristic looking than Razer's font, which is crazy to me. But honestly, I don't really care about what the font looks like. If you're one of those people who are really picky on what the font is on your keyboard, maybe this could be for you, or maybe you'll love it or hate it, something like that. The keyboard itself is pretty darn heavy and it's pretty durable. It's probably not going to break on you anytime soon. And the fact that it's really heavy is great because it feels really solid on your desk. It has fully backlit keys. All the keys are backlit very evenly, and they are very bright and vibrant. You guys can see here a dark shot, and it's really great looking. Every individual key is backlit with a little light. It's not like there's one big light under the whole keyboard. So the fact that it's individually backlit keys, it makes it even and bright and vibrant and really great looking. This is kind of a small detail, but I really do appreciate it. It has individual or dedicated numlock, caps lock, and gaming mode keys on the top right of the keyboard. They're just little red dots on there which tell you if numlock is on or caps lock is on. I really hate keyboards that don't show you if your numlock or caps lock is on. My old GAMDIAS keyboard didn't have that, so I had no idea if numlock or caps lock went on. I just had to, kind of check if it was, which is a little bit annoying, but now I have lights for me to tell if it is on, which is great. And speaking of the gaming mode, the fact that it does have a gaming mode is really, really useful. I didn't think I'd be using it mostly, but it actually doesn't need a gaming mode, because another really great feature that this keyboard has is it actually moves the Windows key to the right side of the spacebar, which is ingenious. I don't know why other keyboard manufacturers do this, but I know I myself have accidentally pressed the Windows key too many times, and I've gone to the Windows thing and then I died or something like that, and it's annoying. But the fact that they moved it to the right side, it just totally fixes that problem. And it actually works. Like, out of the box, the Windows key by default is programmed to be on the right side, and the FN key, the function key, which adjusts your volume and brightness stuff, is where the Windows key is originally, which is a great feature. It's super smart, and it really makes me love this keyboard. But also, to add on to that, is they have a gaming mode which disables the Windows key altogether, which basically the key does nothing, which is great unless you do use the Windows key. Sometimes I don't really use the Windows key, so that I use the gaming mode all the time. It's sometimes accidentally hitting the Windows key is just annoying anyway, so the fact that you can turn it off and the fact that it's on the right side of the spacebar, it's a great and super smart feature that thank you, GAMDIAS, thank you. So this keyboard also has extra macro keys. It has G1 on the spacebar and G2 on the B key, which is right above the spacebar. And you can program these keys to do whatever you want, any keystroke or anything you want it to do. And you can all program this customization in the Harris software. Speaking of the Harris software, it is free and downloadable, and it's another pro. You can customize your keyboard settings to your heart's content. It's really great. Again, I don't have it because it won't download on my laptop and won't work for some reason, but I have used it before with my old GAMDIAS keyboards, and it is very good. It is really sophisticated looking, it works really well, it's easy to use, and I think personally it's as good as the Razer software, but that's something that is totally up to you. Also, what's amazing about this keyboard, even better than the Windows key feature, is it comes with a free detachable wrist rest. Now this wrist rest, I've used it a little bit only, and I can already tell it's gonna be a lifesaver for me. My old GAMDIAS keyboard had a wrist rest that was attached to it, and it was a little bit too small and didn't really help at all. But this one is really great. It's detachable, it's a lot bigger, and it's matte again, which I love, and it helps so much when I'm typing for my descriptions for YouTube and stuff like that, and like essays and stuff for school. It really does help. The wrist rest is awesome, and the fact that it comes with it totally for free is amazing. So my last and in my personal opinion, the biggest pro of this keyboard is the price itself and the whole combo. Guys, you can buy this combo on newegg.com for $50 US. I'm not kidding. It's crazy insane that you can buy this you get a fully mechanical gaming keyboard that's really good quality. You get a pretty good quality gaming mouse that could go for about $30 itself, and a free mouse mat that's actually a decent mouse mat, all for only $50, which is crazy. It's insane. Like, I don't know how they're making money with it, but yeah, you can get on Newegg for $50. And you guys should buy it right now because I don't know if it's gonna stay that long, but and yeah, I definitely recommend you to buy it on Newegg because I think it's only about free. I think it's free shipping too, or $5 shipping. So maybe for $58 total or something like that, you can buy a fully mechanical gaming keyboard, a fully gaming optical mouse, and of course a mouse pad. $50. It's crazy. I just can't fathom how, you know, it's priced that well. And again, if it's not on sale anymore, the fact that it's only $80 retail, it's still a really good deal for it. So the keyboard is not perfect. There is a little bit of gripes I have with it. The keys are a little inconsistent. There are some specific keys on the keyboard that don't feel mechanical. They feel really different from the rest of it. Like, you know, the majority of the keys are really great tactile feeling. They're Cherry MX blue, or they're TTC blue. I didn't really talk about the key switches. I'll do a type test later, but they are TTC blue switches. They're not really knockoff, but they're replica Cherry MX blues. Honestly, I've never used a Cherry MX blue keyboard in my life, but I'm pretty sure they feel almost exactly the same. So hopefully that doesn't really turn you off, but it is not Cherry MX, it is TTC blue switches. But yeah, some switches like the 6 on the numpad, for instance, for me, it doesn't really feel like a Cherry MX blue, it just feels like a red key. I don't know, it's kind of weird. There's some other keys that feel really inconsistent from the rest of the keyboard. It kind of did throw me off a little bit, but yeah, that's just one gripe I have with it. And also, the rubber feet that comes with the keyboard are not really sticky at all. Within the first use of it, the dust already got to it, or it just, for some reason, the rubber stickiness kind of wore off, and it does slide a bit. But the fact that a keyboard is pretty heavy does kind of help that fact. Even though I love the wrist rest, but the attachment is just a little flimsy. Now, this is just a little bit of a nitpick. It's not that big of a deal. Honestly, it only goes off from time to time. But it is a little flimsy. I really like the magnetic wrist rest that they have with their other keyboards. I wish they added it to this one, but I can totally understand because it's only about $50 keyboard. So the wrist rest it detaches a little bit flimsy, but honestly not too big of a deal. So honestly, that's all I have with the gripes in terms of cons of the keyboard. And overall, my final verdict for the whole combo is I have to recommend it entirely. I highly recommend this gaming combo if you are just starting PC gaming, or if you're coming from a membrane to a mechanical. If you already have like a Razer Black Widow or like a Corsair K98 or something, that I forgot the name. But if you already have like a $120 gaming mechanical keyboard and a really good mouse, there's no reason for you to switch to this one. It doesn't have really much overall features, but the features it does have make it really great and make your life a lot easier and a lot better when it comes to PC gaming. The few gripes I do have with it, especially with the mouse, could turn off people using the mouse, but honestly the keyboard is amazing. It's great for its value. The fact that it's priced at around $50 or you can get it for $70, it's just value that's too good to beat. So yeah, again, that's my final verdict. I give a decent recommendation at the $80 range, but honestly it is a must buy at $50 ranges, especially if you're just starting off PC gaming or you're switching from membrane to a mechanical keyboard, kind of like me. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you all enjoyed it. This is my second GAMDIAS keyboard. I'm really enjoying their product so far. I really think they're pretty great, especially for the prices that they're pricing it at. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you liked the video even though it was sponsored. Again, all these opinions are totally my own. And hopefully you guys could, have a new keyboard that you guys will enjoy. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, guys.